So many books. So many books. If you're confused which book to use to help you prepare for the C1 Advanced, that's CAE exam, and if you want to know which book I use with my students, and you want to know how to effectively prepare for the C1 Advanced exam, then keep watching this video and I will show you how.
Hey guys, remember to sign up for your free FCE or CAE video course at studentlanguages.com/YouTube.
Okay guys, so the first thing I want to do is to tell you how to prepare yourself for the exam in the best possible way. So I explained this in a video I made recently, and I'll put a link to the video up above and also in the description with this video. But just to very quickly tell you, I've come up with a 5-step plan, which is the best way to prepare for this exam, and that is to learn an exam strategy, use that strategy to complete a course book, target your weak areas of grammar, measure your progress, and finally book your exam. But what we're going to focus on today is using the strategy that I teach during these videos and in this playlist and in my other playlists and courses to complete a course book, and which course book I use with my students. So here I have Ready for Advanced. Now this is a course book written by Amanda French and Roy Norris. And I want to tell you some of the positive things about this book before telling you some of the negative things about it, so that you can make your own decision whether you want to buy this book or not. So one of the positive things is that in this book there are loads and loads of exam exercises. I mean, most of the exercises in this book are either about grammar or they are an exam exercise. So that's really useful, because when you're preparing yourself, you want to do as many exam exercises as possible, and you also want to time yourself and things like this. So having a book which gives you these exam exercises is really, really useful. It also explains with a grammar reference. At the back there is a grammar reference, and this helps you to understand and learn the grammar that you need to know to be able to pass this exam. And it also gives you specific exercises in here to help your knowledge and understanding of the grammar. So there are two good things about this book so far: that it's full of exam exercises and it teaches you and helps you to understand the grammar with exercises that you need for the exam. Another useful thing about this book is that there is a word list for every unit. So there are 14 units and there is a word list which shows you the most important vocabulary, again, that you need to know for this exam. There are also sections of this book which are designed specifically around each paper in the exam to give you the best tips and techniques for those papers. And be careful when you're buying it. What you should do is you should make sure you buy one of the books with a key, so then you can check your answers. So make sure if you buy this book, and I'll put a link to a page on my website where you can find this book, and just make sure you buy one with a key. The link that I'll put in the description will be to a book with a key. Finally, there are little bits of useful information in the book, little tips and tricks that you can use in the exam. So I think that's a really good thing as well. So just to repeat, the 5 positive things about this book are that there are loads of exam exercises, there's grammar practice and grammar reference where you can learn about the grammar. There is a word list with lots of useful vocabulary for the exam, and get one with a key, then you can check your answers. And there are also other useful tips in this book. But there are also some negatives, or in my opinion I think they're negatives, which you should take into consideration. For example, there are listening exercises in this book. However, if you just buy this course book, the listening CD does not come with it, and you would need to buy the teacher's book with the listening CD in order to do the listening practice exercises. That's a little bit frustrating, and I think the reason they do it is so that you buy more books and therefore they make more money. I guess that's the reason why. But yeah, unfortunately, the listening CD does not come with this book. However, there is a workbook version of this, which doesn't have the grammar reference and it doesn't have the grammar exercises, but it does come with a listening CD, so you can do about 14 different listening exercises with the workbook, and it's just full of exam practice exercises. So if you want more exam practice, then you should definitely check out the workbook version of this, which again I will put a link to below the video. One of the potential other negatives of this book are that I've had some students who have studied with this book, they've gone into the exam and they said that the exam exercises are a lot more difficult than the exercises in this book. Now, I can't verify if that's true or not, because I wasn't in the exam that those students were in. But it's something to take into consideration. Is it too easy? And finally, it costs about £25, 25 British pounds. This may vary depending on which country you're in. And for some of you that may be too expensive because there are exercises that you can find readily online which may be cheaper. But I think for £25 it's quite a good price. And what I would probably do if I was studying for the exam is I would buy this book just for the grammar reference and the word list that's involved, and I would also buy the workbook because then I can practice some listening exercises as well. But if you follow my 5-step strategy, which I told you at the beginning, and I will repeat it: learn an exam strategy, use the strategy to complete a course book, specifically target your weak areas of grammar, measure your progress. In this 4th point, measure your progress, I would recommend that you buy another test book. And with this test book, you can then do sample listening practices. And I recommend one of these on my website, and I will put a link to that in the description with this video. So the link will be studentlanguages.com/C1-advanced-books. And on that page you will find the resources that I recommend to use for this exam. And the final part of the 5th strategy is to book your exam. And remember, there is a link in the description to another video I made which goes into detail about how you can do that. Okay, so if you go to my website and you buy the books from my website, you will be using affiliate links, which means that I will make some money from you purchasing these products as well. So if you want to help support me, that would be amazing. I would love that. And yeah, you can help me out by doing nothing. It doesn't cost you any more money, but if you use the links that I put on my website, I will also make a commission through that, depending on which country you're in. Okay, so I hope this review was useful. If you would like to see me do more of these types of reviews for other course books for the C1 Advanced or other Cambridge English exams, please write me a comment in the description with this video, because I would love to know if you found this video useful or not. Okay, and if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big like, and remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification, so then you will be notified whenever I make a new video, which will be really useful for you, especially if you are preparing for the C1 Advanced exam. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to put a link to a free video course for you at the end of this video right now. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.